Hey, Sandy here from Los Angeles, Xinyi Liuhe Chuan, LA Docs XYLH. So last time I talked to you about dimensions and how to practice with a limited space. I'm hoping today the video quality is a little bit better. It wasn't great in the first video, so I might have to reshoot some of that. But today I want to talk to you about what to actually train. So remember, the limitations, obviously you've got the space limitations, but now you've also got the limitations of not having access to your teacher or your Kung Fu brothers and sisters, other students, no partners, you've got no equipment. Perhaps if you've just got the luggage and you've just, or the luggage, the equipment, weapons, other things are actually located at a school or some place. So how do you know what to train if you don't have easy access to your teacher or other training partners? Well, if you've got a lot of experience, you could just follow your intuition. That could be the first thing. What do I feel like doing? What do I feel like I need? And trust that intuition. If you're not at a very advanced level, then you could just listen to the body. You could ask questions like, what areas of the body feel tight, or unexercised? Where are there aches that you might be able to do some stretches or some movements might address? Do you have a particular focus that you're training right now? And then later in the session, once you've done a few of those movements based on questions that you're asking and what your body's telling you, then you can think about what still needs attention. So what areas of my practice still need attention after I've done all of that stuff, earlier on in the session. Then you could also ask the question, what haven't I done recently? Maybe there's some moves that you haven't looked at in a while, and generally you'll be able to think of something like, oh, I haven't practiced this form, or I haven't sort of stretched out this body part, something like that comes to you. So that's a good way to recycle old moves. But, the one thing which you can always practice in any session, if you don't know what to do, is you practice the basics. That just doesn't just go for Xinyi, that goes for a lot of different art forms. So, your practice should probably always include the basics. And in Xinyi here, I'm referring to things like the old 3 steps, the chicken step, the dragon carries the shoulder pole, and bolt the gate. So today's exercise, I'm going to try and give you a different exercise every day for limited space and limited conditions. But seeing as today is about what to practice, and I just mentioned that you should practice the basics, today we'll look at doing lock the door once on each side, just as a practice. It's going to take a little bit more room than what we did last time with the snake part in the grass, but we're still going to be able to use relatively limited floor space, maybe 6 feet in length, to just do bolt the door, one on each side. Okay, so this is the part where you follow along with me. And I'll try and adjust the camera so you can see what's going on. All right. It's a little bit easy to get the memory back. All right, that's today's move. So now you can think about, I always know what I can practice. I can follow my intuition. I can think about body parts that need some attention, or some area of my practice that needs attention. And I can always go back to the basics. All right, practice well. See you next time.